All right, event number 2. This event is called Run, Pitch, Run. Sounds like something else. I don't know if they named it that because it sounds like something else, or if they named it that because the location, the venue we're at, is called The Pitch. Or if they didn't think any of that through and they're just doing it because you drop a sandbell. Anyway, so they start here. They're carrying 2 sandbells. I believe they are 20 pounds. I believe they're 20-pound sandbells for the men. They're going to start here carrying 2 sandbells. They're going to run around this little pond here all the way around. When they come all the way back around to this flag right here, then they will drop one of the sandbells. They'll continue around carrying 1 sandbell at that point until they get back to this flag. They will drop the second sandbell, so they're no longer carrying a sandbell, and they will finish up one more lap, come through over here, and finish up here. So total time for this, so they said that the lap, or yeah, the loop, the lap, whatever you want to call it, is like 750-ish meters, so close to 800. So they're running like 1.5 miles between the 3 laps. Again, not exact, but close to that. So 3 roughly 750 to 800 meter laps. The thing about this course, I think it's mostly dirt. There might be some, no, I think it's all dirt actually. I think it's all this little light brown dirt, unless there's a paved part at some portion. But it's narrow, and there are a decent number of them. They're starting 2. They'll wait a few seconds, start 2, wait a few seconds until they've released everyone. So that's good. It's chip timed. All of these events are, well, not all of them. All of these types of events with chip timers are chip timed, so it doesn't matter when you start compared to someone else. It just matters your actual time for that event. So crossing the start line to the crossing the finish line. All right, first 2 are off. Luke's in the second wave. I told him to get up front so he wouldn't get stuck in traffic, even with the splitting. Yeah, there we go. I think the way he has them is probably the best way. It's hard to say. I don't think I've ever run with 2 sandbells, so. I should have brought a kayak and just sat in the middle of the lake and filmed them as they ran around the whole thing. Alright, there's Phil. Phil's taking off. Phil's fast, so I think he'll do very well on this one. Luke was talking to one of the guys right before this event started, and that guy said he was hoping to do a 7-minute mile pace for the first 800, which is not like, I mean, it's fast, but I don't know if he's practiced running with 2 sandbells. It's just kind of awkward to carry. So while he may have the fitness to run it, it's kind of awkward to carry him and run, so.
He already went.
Alright, so the whole wave is off. They're the 30 to 39 men's age group. So we'll get them coming around here. There was one spot that had a stretch coming down, but I think this is probably the best because I can see them drop the sandbells, see kind of where they're pacing, and then also see the finish line. Maybe after the first lap I'll come over down there and get the straightaway. But I also can't move very fast right now, so. Alright, so way off in the distance, you can see them running along the edge of the lake there. So the guy who said he was going to run the 7 is out in front. The guy who, I think the guy who may have been the fastest on the O course, or one of the top 3, is in second. There's another guy in third. I'm trying to see. Okay, Luke's back in 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he's in 7th right now. But depending on your fitness level, if you're not, if you're not a great runner or a great endurance person for this type of event, and you go out too hard on the first lap carrying weight, you might crash on the second or third lap. So we'll see. There is a slight hill coming up this side over here, it's on an incline. They get a decline going down this side, but coming around it's down, 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 and then comes back up. So should be coming around here pretty soon. Yep. Alright. Alright. Here they come. So the guy who said he was going to run the 7, I didn't time this. My timer's not working great right now. But he's doing good. So these front 2 here were released first, and they're still out in front. This guy was released a little bit after them, and he's caught up to them pretty good, so that's good for him. So that's 3 so far. Here's number 4. And Luke is still in 7th. So here's 5 in white, 6 in black and red, and then here's Luke. Alright, here we go. He should do much better. I mean, everyone's going to do better the second lap, or they should, because carrying 20 less pounds, but we'll see. Alright. There's Phil. He's made up some space on the guy he was released with. Let's see if he catches up to Luke at all. It's such a quiet event because it's so spread out. There's some more coming around. And these are guys still on their first lap, so got the 2 sandbags. I'll try and yell at them when they come around for you, Andrew. See if we can get them motivated for that last lap. Alright, so way across the pond there, you might be able to see them coming down. Same first 3 are the same 3 who were just in that place coming around the first lap are still there. 4th is still the same. And then there's a pretty big gap now. Yeah, there's a huge gap now. I don't see anyone else. Wow, there's a big gap between number 4 and number 5. Alright, so Luke is now in 6th. He passed one person. Or, yeah, moved up 1 place. I don't know if you can see them, but they're coming through right over here right now. And they'll be coming up this hill here in a minute. Hopefully Luke can push up another place or 2 at least. This one's not like geared best towards his strengths just because he's not the best runner out there. But he should do well nonetheless. Alright, here we go. First place is the same, second place the same, third is still the same. They're keeping it real tight. I wonder if one of them's holding back to go hard on the last one, but we'll find out. Number 4 is still the same. About to drop their sandbells and dart. Still a huge gap between 4 and 5. Here comes number 5. Luke should be behind. Yep, alright, cool. He's still in 6th right now. Andrew says go faster. Alright, so that's number 7 right there. And then Phil's in 8th right now. I expect him to fly on that last lap. Let's go, let's go!
go, let's go, let's go. All the way through, all the way through. You got it.
All right, so they're coming across over here right now.
Make it easier. Let's go.
It's just saw Luke going. I'll figure out what place he's in when he comes down the other side. Hopefully he can gain a pace again, or a place. If he could get top 5 on this one, that'd be really good for his running abilities.
Strong.
Alright. Alright, so we still have 1, 2, and 3 in the same spots. They're coming down right here. 1, 2, and 3. Same. 4 is still the same. 5 is still the same, I believe. I think that's the same guy. Man, number 5, that guy's got a long stride. Looks like he's a good long runner. And Luke's still in 6th. He's got a pretty large gap between him and the next one up, though, so I don't think he's going to be jumping any spots. But there's also a large gap between him and the next one, so I don't think he's going to lose it either unless he crumbles. Phil looks like he's gaining on the guy in 7th. Yeah, he's definitely gaining a lot on him, so I think Phil's going to pass him, but the gap between him and Luke is huge. Alright, they're coming up the hill. Here's 1 and 2. Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought the guy in orange shorts was holding back a little bit, and he definitely was. He pushed through on the end and passed. So those two were 1 and 2 the whole time, and only on the last lap, actually the last quarter of the last lap, did the guy in orange shorts pass him. Apparently this guy's name is JP, and he's fast. Oh, here's 5, whoops, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, okay. So Luke is still in 6th. Alright, 6 isn't, yeah, 5 would have been better, but 6 is still pretty good for not being the top runner. Go, go, sprint, 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 sprint! There we go. And Phil passed, alright, cool, Phil passed that guy. Sprint, Phil, sprint! Sprint, sprint, sprint!
Good push.
There we go. Nice. So that's the top 8. And there's a big gap between 8 and 9. This should be 9 here, and then 10 and 11. Nah, they're not that close. 9. Here's 10. Good job, sprint through. Go, go, go. I'm pretty sure this guy here is a Raleigh area guy.
All the way through.
I don't know his name, but he looks familiar.
Let's go, right here.
Go!
Let's go, final sprint, break that tape. Let's go, let's go.
Alright, cool. We'll go check in and see how these people are feeling. I don't know if the guy in white and orange got first on the last one. He might have. But he got first on this, and he definitely got in the top few on the last one, so he's in a really good spot. Not sure we don't know what place Luke got on the obstacle course, but it looked like it was in the top few, like 3 to 4, and getting 6th on this isn't bad, so. Alright. That's all for event number 2. Let me see if I can find event number 3. Luke, do you know what the next event is and when?
Get a grip in like an hour and a half, I think. Okay.
It's fine. We're going to get an actual time for the next event. The next one should be get a grip. How'd that feel?
The sandbag.
Oh, really?
I lost like 2 or 3 places because of it.
That's why
I didn't have
then.
a good hold. I was fumbling with it the whole time.
Should have hugged them.
That'll be good. Alright.
6, you got 6th, so
Huh?
you got 6th. Yeah.
Okay. Next up.
If you got 3rd on the last one, then it averages to
12:40, get a
4.5.
grip.
Alright, 12:40 Central Time is get a grip. So we'll be back on then 12:40 Central Time.
Good job.